So I know that's really important to you, right? So I want to get to you being an actual trainer. What when you go to the gym by yourself, right? You do all of your stuff. What is your coaching model, like way of coaching? Like, are you the hardcore coach where you like have someone there and you like in their face, you gotta lift this right now, or are you the coach that likes to tell the client to do what they want to do, and then you step back and you just sit back and relax and make sure they're doing it right? Like, how do you go about doing it? And is it like a patient? No, I keep saying patient because I'm a nurse. Is it like a client to client situation, or do you have a way that you do most of your clients?
Honestly, it varies between clients because you have some clients that like want the hard push. They want you to be in their face and they want you to be yelling at them to keep going. And then like, I mean, the last gym I worked at, I worked with the average age there was like 76 years old. So I can't be screaming at them. Like they're really just there to move and like get their functional movement patterns right. So like it really depends on the client that I have. And you can kind of once you get to know them, like you realize, okay, they don't really want to be pushed. They kind of just need it to take easy. So it varies. I have a few that I am in their face, like boot camp. I used to be screaming. Like that's a really high intensity workout. So you have to be very high energized. You have to be kind of yelling in their face. But when it comes to more training, a lot of it is, I feel like, more not so much yelling, but like you're still trying to keep them going, like and doing it quickly too.
Yeah. The reason I like having like a class oriented kind of workout like thing is because you're accountable not to just yourself but to other people. Mm-hmm. How often are you dealing with people that sign up for an 8-week session and show up for 2? How often are you dealing with people who sign up for I want a one-on-one coach thing and they every single time it's the day of, oh, I can't make it, my tire is flat, my back is hurting. Like, how do you deal with that? And my thing is, okay, let me just listen to you because I feel some type of way. So how do you deal with the quitters? Just to be honest, let's be honest. Some of these people are quitters.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it like fitness is a priority for some people and it's not for others, you know? So it's all about like what you value in your life. If you value your health, then you're going to make it a priority. You know the people that are just kind of in it because they think it's kind of good for them, but they're just going through the motions. And like I've had a few people who, you know, like they'll sign up and they won't show up the whole week.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Are you alive? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? And like, they're like, oh, it's been a really stressful week. I'm like, but wouldn't it be less stressful if you came to the gym?
Exactly. So, that you paid for.
Right. Some people just, it's not a priority. So you can only push them so much. And you can only, like, I can only do so much before they just kind of just stop coming.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only part of it. It's their job to get their butt to the gym, you know, and then I'll kick their ass there. But if I can't get them to the gym, I can't do much. You can't
get them to the gym, right? You're not going to be picking all of them.
I can't hold their hand and bring them there.
Respect. No, it's the truth, man. You got to do something. At least show up so she can push you, right? At least show up. Right. At least show up. So do you enjoy more the one-on-ones or do you enjoy the boot camp classes? Which one do you prefer? Coaching, or which is easy, or what's the pros and cons of each?
I mean, you look at a class that's boot camp, right? So like that could be anywhere from like 2 people to 15 to 20 people. So when you're in like a big group like that, you kind of risk the ability to see everyone and look at form perfectly. So like in a boot camp class, I would have to constantly just keep walking around the room, making sure I could see everyone. And then you also risk the fact that like you got chatty Cathy's who just want to talk, and then you're like, guys, come on, like work out. So there's that too. So the one-on-ones, like I do enjoy those because I think you create like a specific bond with someone, and it's nice. And a lot of the times like you get really close to them. So many of my clients like I'm really, really close with because we have that one-to-one. You're with them an hour at least once to twice a week. So I like both, but I think I definitely enjoy the one-to-ones.
Yeah. And I can see that and I can understand that, especially in a health like when it comes to working out, and you can be more specific and you can tailor the entire thing to them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I really, really do enjoy as a client, I rather the boot camp classes because of the one-to-ones. I feel bad doing a hardcore workout and having someone just stand there and watch it. I really do feel like I'll be like, there is so much more you could be doing than watch me fail this.
Yeah. Sometimes you get people like that, and
I feel bad, Kelly.
I tell them like, I'm like, if you want me to work out with you, I'll work out with you. Like,
that's a real
because sometimes that's more motivating instead of someone just like standing there being like, all right, 10 more, let's go. So I mean, I enjoy working out, so I'd gladly with boot camp. There were some classes that like only one person would show up. They're like, I don't want to do it alone. I'm just gonna go home. I'm like, you're not going home. I'll do it with you right now.
Let's do it.
So,
Bang it out.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. She's a real coach. Do it, baby. Do it.